Yeah, good day everyone. I'm Victor, the CEO of VA Clothing. We posted us a video about how you can measure yourself. We've seen, being the producer of Nigerian athlete attires, and I have a lot of customers abroad. So distance and proximity has been a major challenge. So I sent a video of how you can measure yourself, or have someone measure you and send it to us, and we can make it very good fitted clothes that you can love. So this is another video because people complain about the audio of the last video. So this is another video and a more comprehensive video about how you can measure yourself. Stay tuned. So the things to consider about measuring yourself, like I said in the last video, is the back, the chest, the sleeves. We consider the round sleeves as well. It's considered the round waist, then the neck and the length of the attire. Like this one I'm wearing is a longer length. Some people prefer their trousers to be longer than this, whereas some people prefer theirs to be shorter. And for the trouser, I would consider the waist, the hip, the thigh, the knee, the length, and the ankle. Like this one I'm wearing now, the ankle, we are still going to get that. The ankle is 14. So let's get started. For the back, you take your tape rule. It has to be an accurate tape rule. You take it from the tip, from 0. You place it on this point, right on this point. Then you stretch it across the back of the individual you are measuring to this point. Like my model here is 19, his back measurement is 19. So for some people, they want their back measurement dropped. You understand? Some older man really don't want so fitted clothes. But for this guy I'm measuring, his back measurement is 19. So right from that 19 spot, you take the edge of your tape rule again and start from 0. I'm measuring the sleeve length now. So the things to consider when measuring sleeve length: if it's a short sleeve or a long sleeve. If it's a long sleeve, you measure right to the waist of the person. Like this guy now is 26. You understand? But if it's a short sleeve, you might want it shorter. It might be 8, it might be 9, it might be 10. And if it's a 3/4 sleeve, it might be 15, 16. Mostly 17 for 3/4 sleeves. Okay, that's all for the sleeve length. And for the round sleeve, the bicep, you understand? You tell the person to flex his muscle. You understand? Then you take the tape rule, roll it across the bicep here. You understand? So it depends on how the person wants the fitness. Some people want it very, very fitted. Some people want it loose. You understand? So the edge of the tape rule has to be on the preferred measurement of the person you are measuring. You understand? So that's it for the round sleeve. Then we go to the chest. So anybody you're measuring, ask them to raise their hands like this. Then you measure. You roll the tape rule across the chest, like we did on the round sleeve, like this. So when measuring the chest, this is where it gets tricky, because people send measurement across and it's so tight, and you have to do an amendment and adjustment. So when measuring the chest, after rolling the tape across, fitted like this, then you employ your your fist into the measurements, into the tape. Okay, for instance, you don't expect someone to wear this kind of fitted only if you are measuring for jackets or suits at times. Okay, but for native attires, you expect the person to remove it easily and be able to wear it easily. So you put your wrist, you understand, your wrist like this. This is for a fitted shirt. So this guy I'm measuring is going to wear 42 for a fitted shirt. But some people want it loose, like me for instance. This is just a wrist and it's this fitted. So if you want it to be this fitted, it's going to just go on one waist, one fist, sorry, one fist like that. So this person I'm measuring has no belly, but it's most times if the person has a belly, we tell them to measure a round waist or belly of the person. So for round waist or belly, this is it. You do the same thing with fist as well. So I think when they give me this measurement to sew for him, for instance, the chest measurement is enough. I'll know that, okay, since he doesn't have a pot belly, then I'll know how to cut the clothes. Then when it comes to the neck of the person, you understand, you have to be accurate with the neck. So the neck doesn't really need so much space, but there are some people, they want their neck loosened. They don't want to be choked with whatever they are wearing. So for this person, this is the fitted neck and it's 17. Can you see? I'm not choking him like this. So if I'm going to choke him, it's going to be 16. But for a free fitted neck, it's 17. You understand? So we go straight to the top length. So when you're measuring the length, you put your edge of your tape on the shoulder here. Then you run it down. You run it down to the preferred length of the individual, like the one I'm wearing. If I'm to make this type of clothes for this guy, it's going to be length 38. But if it's a normal short native, for instance, you have to measure beyond the crotch, you understand? So it's going to be 33 or 34 or 35. It's going to be a long kaftan. You can measure right above his knee, and that's 42, or below his knee, depends on the length, and that's 47. And if it's agbada too, you use the same measurement to measure the length, you understand? So that's it for the top. So we come to the trouser. So when you're measuring the trouser, you don't need to put any fist, you don't need to consider any spacing or anything. You just roll your tape across the waist. This is the waist, and make it an accurate, like the person is actually wearing the tape. So there's no space. So if he doesn't have a belt, it's just going to be easy. You don't need to wear it with any belt or anything. So the waist of this individual is 33 and a half, as you can see, 33 and a half. You understand? So you measure the hip. This is the hip. You understand? So the hip too, and you have to consider pockets. Like so many guys love to pocket the trousers, you understand? So if it's too tight, it's not going to be convenient, and so many people put their handsets and maybe wallets in their pocket. So you have to consider that as well, measuring the hip. So for this hip, if it's going to be too tight, it's going to be 40. That means it will be too tight for him. But I'll give him 41. Can you pocket and let's see? See, it's so comfortable, it's so convenient. And you go to the tie. The tie is right below the loin area. That's the tie. So the tie is there. You tell the person to put one foot forward while measuring the tie. So when you are measuring the tie, you consider, pocket, can you pocket please? Yeah, you consider the pocket too. So if it's going to be very fitted, it's 25. But some people want space. You know, I've been repeating this. Some people want space in their clothes. So you have to ask, do you want space? Do I want space? If you are the one, if you want to do this yourself. So like this guy, required measurement for him as going to be fitted like the one he's wearing that I made is 25. Okay, then you measure the knee as well. So yeah, this is the knee. You go with the tape across the knee as well. Then you measure. This is a fitted knee and it's 17. Then you go straight to the ankle. This ankle, it can be 13 or 14, depends on how you want it. Like this one I'm wearing is 14. You understand? So you go to the length So many people, especially young guys, youth, don't want their trouser so long, like they want it the way so you can stand on their loafers or their shoes. So depends on what you want or what the person wants. You ask the person to put their legs together. Then you measure from the waist, right from the waist. Right from the waist. I see some American measurement. They measure from the loin down, but it requires measurement. Yeah, it's from the waist down to the ankle. Depends on how you want it. If you want it folded on your boots or shoes, you can stretch it further. You understand? So that's it for the top, and that's it for the trouser measurement, and that's for native attires. Please, thank you. You can have the seat. So we thank you. We thank our viewers. We thank you for the likes, and we thank our subscribers as well. If you like these videos, you can subscribe to our YouTube link. And if you want us to make something like this for you, you can always follow us on Instagram, clothing_VA. So we are ready, and so many more tutorials on how to do simple things yourself will be coming up. I'll be doing something on suits, on shirts, on so many things. I will be doing some cutting and sewing, so it's good if you subscribe to our channel. Thank you, and God bless.